Yeah, go on.
And she's giving it fucking all of that. And I said, I don't want any ketchup. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome to Saturday.
You saucy bugger.
You see what I did there? That's comedy. That's comedy. Write that down. Right then. So, yeah. Let's have a look. See who's in chat. Oh, hello, Louise. Good evening, John.
Hey. Last time, should you prick in a grab bag?
I did say hello last time, Louise Boyer, because I checked. I thought, did I not say hello? And I did. How are you, Louise? Hello, John. How's it going, pal? Hey, let's get this homicide started. Tonight, John, there's going to be a murder.
Hey,
I do what I seen today. One of those, what the fucking parrots. Parrots. I was at this house today, and the fucking this woman had it's fucking Oh, she had a really smart parrot. I went out with a girl once who had a parrot. Fucking thing had never fucking shut up. Parrot were all right though.
I do like the very racist bird and melon joke with the parrot and the. I think the punchline is there's fucking millions of them in Africa. Do you know what he's joking on about?
Oh, well, I know where he's going.
Yeah.
Well, somebody told a really racist joke in the WhatsApp thing today, and it was really obvious and terrible. Actually, I don't even know why I mentioned that. They're all right if they're funny, but they're not funny half the time.
That's funny. It's basically. I don't think
you can't tell. No, we can't.
Talk me out of it. Talk me out of this one.
Steve, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. What did you get up to yesterday? Did you go out for a drink and a fight?
I'm fairly quiet. We went Hooters.
All right, you're getting a bit regular in there, are you?
It was a bit of a business meeting and basically demoting somebody. So it was a bit.
Oh, you've got rid of him, have you?
No, not got rid of him. No, but doctor's pay and had a bit of a word.
All so right, you mean shit.
They're breaking in with massive knockers, and it seemed to work. Yeah, he's all right, really. You know, he's all right, isn't he?
What you say? Can you see them two waist tits there? You can only afford one. Hello, Nicole. How are you, Nicole?
Hey, Nicole,
hello.
Really happy our cow were losing the toss. Fucking hell.
Hey.
He keeps losing the toss.
He keep losing all the time.
Like Wednesday we went out Indian street food. That was really good food. Proper, it's unbelievable how we keep trying this. We like a few days before we went to Afghani restaurant. We went to this Afghani restaurant. Right? It's really smart, like a grill, and they had like a steak. Like anyway, it was superb. Yeah. We were telling the lad we work with, said like, "Hey, we went to that. Where we pick him up was cross road to the Afghani restaurant." He went, "I won't trust them. I'm not going to say the word. Begins with P, ends in Y. You never know what them fuckers are cooking." I said, "No, it's Afghani. It's
what you call them Pakis?
Yeah,
and they're from Afghanistan."
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's how thick racists are, isn't it? They have no idea where anything is.
Anyway, so he's having. Before that, he lost the toss at the Romanian restaurant. That was good as well. A massive mixed grill. Anyway, he's just losing and losing. So this time he had a 1 in 3 chance of paying for the bill in Hooters, and he lost that.
Oh dear. Oh, Paul's here. Paul's off to bed. Good evening,
Paul.
Paul. Good night, Paul. Good night, Paul. Good night, pal. Hope you sleep well, pal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, did you ever find out what that meant? What Jimmy put? All right, Stuart. How you doing? What did he put? What did he put on his last comment, Jimmy? YGI. Was it YGI? Eh?
Y.
I
G.
can't remember. Can you remember what he put? Yeah. So I can't.
Jimmy?
Yeah, on last show he was on for it, weren't he?
Oh, yeah, he popped on for a little bit, said hello.
Yeah, he was on in chat and he put something. Why GIF or something?
Oh, all right, one of them.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
All right. So, yeah. So,
anyway,
why GIF? That's it. What does why GIF mean, Nicole? That was it. Why GIF?
Why GIF?
Oh, your gas.
Your gas is free.
What does that even mean?
I found that funny. No, it wasn't funny before.
What does it mean?
Your gas is free, bro.
I still don't understand your gas is free. I have no gas is fucking dear.
I forget what it's called now.
The raconteurs?
Find out. No, not raconteurs. Paul Maiden.
Paul Maiden? Who
had he? I'm right there, Nicole. Is it Paul Maiden? He has this thing that your gas is free, you shouldn't really pay for it. Blah, blah, blah. But it's the longest, boring story. You never get to the end of it because the way he tells it's so fucking dull. And I think that's the kind of joke of it.
Oh, is it a joke?
Yeah, it's just a bit of a laugh.
Oh, right. I don't know. I remember seeing a bit on that raconteurs with somebody. Is he called Webster? That's it. Yeah, Webster. I saw him talking about it. No, you said Paul Maiden.
Oh no, sorry, that's the lad that's the bloke that died a few weeks ago.
I was just thinking, is that somebody that fucking died and you've got mixed up?
Yeah. So no, I genuinely apologise.
That Webster guy. No, yeah, because I've heard him talking about it. And he did say, he kept going on. I was like, oh, fucking, just make it interesting. Start juggling and shit. Something like that.
Yeah, well, no, that Paul Maiden seemed pretty sound. I've seen old videos of him and all that.
Who's he? Who's Paul Maiden?
It looks like he did a bit of band managing and he's into like the politics and that kind of thing. He's all right. He's good. He was all right, sound.
Oh, well, remember, I can't do Wednesday. Is it this Wednesday show? What date's Wednesday? Next Wednesday?
I'm not sure.
It's Tim's dad's funeral.
Oh, shit, right.
So I'll be having a few drinking to your legs with Tim.
What was the dad?
It's not. It's a week on Wednesday. 90. How old did he say he was? Was he 95 or something like that?
Right.
Yeah. So I was telling Tim, I says, well, you won't live that fucking long. I says, because you're 6'6". I said,
he was tall though, wasn't he?
No, that's not his dad. That's his stepdad.
Fucking hell, right, yeah.
That's the twat that tried fucking ripping him off.
Yeah. I really am fucking up people.
Yeah, you're really fucking it up today. Hello, Lee. How you doing, pal? Who's dying tonight? Andy wants to know who's dying tonight. Well then, are we to...
Well, before we talk about murder, let's just... we've been flying along with the book fairly well, and as he's going to get mentioned, I'm going to give him a plug before we attempt to murder him. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? It's gone up there. Can you find who it was? I really am shit at this.
What is that? The picture you put up?
No, I put it in logo, haven't I? Fuck off.
What? Is it? Are you after the picture that you put in?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Right. Do you want to put the picture do you want to put that in for you?
That's it. Yeah.
God, you shit.
This is Jimmy O's book, by the way. If anybody wants something to read, have a go with this, because it really is a good, interesting book, and how when you get to read it, you realise what a mental bastard he is. Not me, but you you can kind of justify it. He's the first to admit he has flaws.
Everybody has flaws.
Of course we do, yeah. But the more you read, as we're reading, writing a book, it's I have a lot more admiration for people who've actually done it. It's hard bloody work, isn't it? You've got to put a hell of a lot of effort in. And I think Jimmy did it in pretty quick time as well. I'm sure he really got stuck into it in like a month and did it.
Yeah, you can do. It don't work, does it? It's hard work when you're fucking working all day, isn't it? And then you come back and you're shagged.
All right.
I'd be able to do it in a month if I just go, what are you going to do today? I'm going to write my book. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm going to write my book. What are you doing after that? I'm going to write my book. When you come on work and you're sweating, you smell, you think, oh, fuck me, I'm going to write my book now.
No wonder he fucking slags you off, boss, you prick. Fucking hell, trying to give the man a bit of a...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying how you were saying...
He's a lazy cunt that can't be asked to fuck all but write a book. Is that what you're saying, innit? You're a prick and a grabwag. I prefer boss.
Shut it, Steph.
Well, what's going on with Def Leppard?
Oh, there is. Oh, God, they've got a new song out and it's fucking needs words.
They haven't said that.
Yes, they fucking have. It's fucking awful. Anyway, so go on, carry on, you were saying.
No, I just thought I'd give him a bit of a plug with his book. And I won't mind one day, if we can. I mean, I've never asked Sean Atwood to come on here. I know he said he would do. I really felt the need for it in certain ways. But I think we should, if we'll do like a one on writing English in general and books and stuff. It might be a bit boring, but it might be a laugh. But as Jimmy and Sean Atwood's done one, and maybe get Jamie on, we'll have a book. An attempt at a sensible book Wednesday. Until then, let's fucking murder Jimmy, right?
Yeah, tonight we're going to murder Jimmy. We thought we'd give him a good send-off, seeing as he's hung up his streaming, live stream shoes and everything. We thought, no better way.
Yeah, I looked at it.
No better way to send him off is to kill him, and we'll do it in a perfect way where we'll never get caught. And it's not a personal thing. It's just that we had to pick a victim, and we just thought, let's do Jimmy for that.
He's just got fed up with it. I think, like I said, he's getting a little.
I think he just gets down, doesn't he? I think he gets down. I think he's
he gets down. Fed up with it.
Yeah, I think he just gets fed up, doesn't he? He's just.
I've always been grateful to him for his time that I've jumped on his lives and through the lockdown. It was a different period, and it really did.
Apart from when he blocked me, when he wouldn't let me on after we did that Paul Sykes one.
All right, yeah.
I only went on to thank him, and that's when he started going mental.
Don't start slagging him off again.
No, I'm not bothered. I was quite surprised. I thought, why? No, I'll block you. I'll block you as you're not coming on. Oh, okay. I'll only come on to say thanks.
He just has this thing that even he's always falls out with his friends at some point. I
think he's a bit bipolar. I think he's up and down, isn't he? He's a bit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise known as mental. If you look up in dictionary, it doesn't say mental.
But like I say, I met him in real life. He's sound as fuck. He's a top lad, and I enjoyed the podcast that I did with him.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
It's a different world. This online thing we're doing. You bring out a different character in yourself. We all do it. What?
How do we bring out a different character in yourself? We're not different.
Do you not think we're...
Well, you're not as racist.
Believe it or not, you're quieter online. It's more... In live, it's more like, well, shut the fuck up.
Oh, is it? So after fucking 40-odd fucking years of friendship, he finally got to shut the fuck up, is it?
What? You've never heard me say shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I'm telling you to shut the fuck STFU. STFU. Right then, so John says he's got the American blues. What's the American blues?
Really? What's that mean?
Don't. You're not different. You're mad. Eat. You should have a certificate. I bet if you went to see a shrink or something like that, I bet they give you a certificate.
I've seen one. I've seen a shrink.
Yeah, that's because of all your what's it called when you're on glue, weren't it? What you thought you was a big ball, big metal ball. That's not normal. That.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen one after as well, though.
Well, after you were a metal ball?
Yeah.
Or were you then a piece of Lego?
Yeah.
I'm more for take cards. What are you today, Steve? I'm an apple!
Sure, what are you on about? Go on, carry on.
You being mental. You were a steel ball, weren't you, when you were tripping? When you were a big steel ball.
Yeah. No, it was after that though. It was.
If he's seen a shrink, his shrink needs a shrink after it all. So, what, did you really see a shrink? Yeah, but not after that though.
No, yeah. Well after, yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you come and see me? I'll make everything better. Was his psychotherapy? Shut it, you puff! Right. Murder. Okay, now we're talking murder. So, how we're going to set about it. So what it is, basically, folks, is we've got to do the perfect murder. How we're going to do the perfect murder. So, are we going to set up how we're luring Jimmy into the... Didn't we say something?
I've got a plan.
Go on, then.
Mine's quite complicated, really. Shall I?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, well, it has to involve the device.
Oh, head on, then. How do I make you big? Well, I'll give you the floor. Oh! Or you do it. You press it, and I'll give you the floor. You make you big. It wasn't me. It was the computer.
Would much rather do this with Boz. Boz, are you there?
Right, go on. Sorry, go on. I was trying to make you big. I was giving you the floor because you tell your complicated bit. Well, you made me big.
I was really confident then as well.
No, yeah. I know I did that. Oh, let's just do it that way, right? Go on, carry on.
Right, so the idea is I get the device, go back in time or the future. I'm not sure which fully way I'm going to do it, but I'm going to trick Jimmy to thinking he's going to America to be in the film.
Well, you could do that
in the film, he's going to get murdered.
Oh,
but really, it's like The Crow. He really will get murdered. He thinks he's going to be doing it to pretend to be murdered, but all along, because I've gone back in time and forward and come back.
Why do you have to go back in time? Why?
Because I've told everybody now, Anna. I have to wipe all this off.
We're not really going to kill him.
I am. I just want to see if I can get away with it.
All right, then, fair enough. Then, go on. I'll join in. I'll join in. I'll put my t-shirt on.
These books, I didn't want to, so it's like personal thing. Anyway, it's all being wiped off anyway. Because I want to use the device to cancel all this off, and it's going to go back to a few months ago when he ends up going to America to do this filming. Will Dvorkis, the guy that you stole the movie night off.
Yeah, movie night. Right? That was another one. That was mental. If you're watching, Jimmy, that was totally mental. As if movie night is copyrighted. That didn't shite. I didn't even know his mate Will had a thing called. Andy says no killing. I'm logging off. Sorry. You know he's going, no killing, I'm logging. No, we are killing, Andy, but just don't tell anybody. That's the best thing about only being a tiny show, you see. We can kill and then nobody will know.
15 people watching this shit.
Yeah, but we'll get them. We'll kill them as well.
You're all going to go.
Everybody.
No, as long as this device thing works, we can go back in time and forward and all that. This is
Yeah.
all going to be wiped off, and it's all back to the wicked joker going to do his filming. To think he's going to be starring in his next movie, but really he's getting murdered by us.
So we're luring him in. Will's coming over. Will's going, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you a star, Jimmy. I'm going to make you a star. I'm going to make you a star, Jimmy. Do you hear me now? You're going to be a star. And Jimmy's like, ooh. And then so he goes over on the plane. And he lands on the airport. Will! Oh, Jimmy, do that impression you do. Oh, no. And then so we get him over there, and then we have to lure it. So are we going to kill him on set?
On set. See,
like a snuff movie?
He's being murdered in the film. Did you not? So he's being murdered in the film. He hasn't actually told anybody, as far as I know yet, how he's going to be murdered. But that's down to us anyway, because we really are writing the script.
Yeah, but aren't there going to be like cameramen and sound men?
Yeah, it's the old things.
The grips.
The whole lot. It's all.
There's
fake.
always a grip. Have you noticed in the film? There's always a grip.
Oh yeah, somebody's going to be the grip.
So what is it?
The whole thing.
Grip. So what about? So is everybody else in on the murder then? Or is it all one big? So you can't have that because this has got to be. If it's got to be the perfect murder, the more people you have, the less perfect it's going to be. You can't have it like that. We're talking about the perfect murder.
Yeah. No, they're not in it then. No, they're not in on it.
Right then. So we've got the slight problem of. So they're going to think after we've killed him and he doesn't get up. They're going to think he's a fucking really good actor. Look how deep he gets into part.
He is good.
He's all like, eh?
He is a very good actor, James.
Yeah, but when he don't get up and we're all walking away and packing up and like, get up now, Jimmy, sing and cut.
What was the what?
Cut.
What's it called? One of the Baldwin brothers. He just killed somebody by accident.
Accident. Yeah, I know.
I think that device as well.
Hang on a minute. Let's just. Lee Henson says, "If I don't tell, you let me live." Okay. We can't do that, Lee. You're always going to slip up. There's always somebody. Louise says, "You've no chance of killing me. I'm a witch." Andy says, "If you need my murder kit at any time, it's there." Yeah, but that means you're in it, Andy. One of us is going to have to go. We can't have one of us is going to have to go after.
What's in your murder kit was? Have you, offhand?
My murder kit will be, well, the best thing to do, basically, is bury somebody, isn't it? There's no two ways about it. Just bury them. Can't go wrong with burying. So it's got to be a good shovel. Plus, the shovel, you can hit them with, and you can stab them with it, and then you can bury them with it. So you got a hitting and a stabbing and a digging all with one shovel. You know what I mean?
No, I think. Can I tell you my first murder involvement?
I bet it's one of those big, massive cocks in it. Them right big fucking rubber ones.
No, it was one-way fishing. We were going to take somebody one-way fishing.
So they went fishing and never came back.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this.
Do you?
Yeah, you told me about this. Yeah.
Anyway, so it never happened, so it didn't.
No.
We won't fully go into, but that was the idea, was to take somebody one-way fishing.
Yeah, but where did you get the boat?
We used to go on a lot of fishing trips.
So you hired the boat off somebody?
Yeah, Mr. Dang.
He saw three people get on the boat.
No, we got him pissed all the time. We set off with 6 of us to be fucking 12 when he was coming back.
That would be, but you see, Yeah, but the thing is as well, though, in water, you float. You have to weigh them down because they float.
There you go. You weigh them down.
Yeah, but you need Elvis Presley for that, and he's dead.
Right.
Weigh them down.
Elvis Presley's last song in 1977, Way Down.
I'm going to watch that new Elvis Presley film. It's supposed to be really, really good.
No way, it's shit.
What the hell? You haven't seen it. It's supposed to be excellent.
No, it's shit.
You haven't seen any. It's supposed
no,
to be.
I know it's going to
House is falling down.
People are going to love it, etc., etc. But I know it's shit.
I have to stay like this now all the time.
What is it?
My house is falling down. Oh shit! It's all falling apart. All right, go on, carry on.
Yeah, no, I'm not. From what I've seen of it, I'm not buying it.
No, it's supposed to be excellent. I've read all the reviews of
you said that
Sam Mail, Mark Commode, and then you've had all the shut up, and then you've had the people who've seen it. Anyway, let's get back to murder. Right. Where is that? Why is that falling off there? So, what were we saying? All right. So yeah.
Sorry,
yeah. See, that's the thing. So my kit then, my murder kit. So it'd be a shovel, definitely. Bag of lime. You could have a bag of lime, aren't you? That stops all the smell, doesn't it?
It's not just the smell in it. Stop things growing through, or
no, you want things growing through. It's to stop the smell, isn't it? The lime. Doesn't the lime stop the smell?
Is that
yeah. Yeah, sure, to stop the smell, the rotting smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the. Oh yeah. Put the body in acid. Yeah, it's all right putting the body in acid, but you got to get loads of acid. And then you got to get the what you're going to put it in, one of those in a tub.
Bath.
Yeah, but then you got to sort your bath out, and then you're digging a body home, aren't you? You don't want to bring a body home, do you? Nothing worse. Too many people seeing, aren't you?
I presume it's only the old baths that you could do the acid bath in. A new
plastic one
would melt, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they're not as good plastic ones because they do melt. The old enamel baths, if you remember, they were right. Do you remember when we used to use them, didn't we? They were all right, weren't they? We never had any bother with them.
Yeah, you're right. Concrete walls.
Nicole said she... where are we? If you didn't mind, Mary Kate, Nicole said she would collect it and drop it off with you. Unless all the people are robots that are helping you. Yeah, you can't trust a robot, though. They record everything, don't they? I don't imagine this is Otangelo's subject. Oh, it could be. I don't know. He could be. He very well could be. Nicole says, you dig first before you murder someone. Take them out to a secluded area in the desert or a heavily wooded area. Add some lye so it breaks down the body. Put them in a plastic container and add acid, but it's messy because you have to cut the body in pieces. Crack and snatch. Oh.
You know, this is...
I fucking know.
What's lye?
That's what it is.
How do you know about lye?
Because Nicole's got a past, haven't you, Nicole? She was it's a bit like what's it called, isn't she? Bricktop off Snatch.
Oh, yeah.
Pigs. You need about 3 pigs to eat about 150 pounds. Concrete wellies work at sea, apparently. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Concrete shoes.
Lauren Hardy, when they get put in the concrete wellies.
The thing is, though, Nicole, is if you dig a hole first, then somebody sees the hole. Well, I mean, if as long as out way.
What's the one with the Clint Eastwood with the you got 2 people, those with a shovel and those with a gun. Now start digging. And he makes him dig his own grave, doesn't he?
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, in Good, the Bad and the Ugly, I think it is. There's 2 kinds of people, those with a shovel and those with a gun.
All right.
He definitely doesn't say any of that. It's all
right. So somebody's got you at gunpoint and they start saying, dig your own grave.
Yeah.
Would you dig your own grave?
Would I fuck?
Same here.
I said,
I'd be dodging, especially when they give you a shovel. Here's a shovel, dig your own, boom. And if you want, and I might not do it, but I'm going to die fighting rather than die. What's the point? Why do people wait? Oh, the maddest thing, I remember watching that, and it's a different thing. Do you know in the Second World War and all the Nazis with the Jews like and all that, and they dug a mass grave like that, and they were all there with their guns, and then they were running, where they had them all running up to the grave like that, and then they went and shot them all like, and it's like, just fucking run, just run. What difference does it make? There might be 1,000,000 to 1 chance that you get away, but there's no chance. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yes, has got it. Go on.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, Ace has got it. Yeah, yeah. Those with guns and those who dig, you dig. That's the one, Lord. Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Lie, a strong alkaline solution. Nicole as previous for sure. I would donate the body to science. Yeah, but that'd be a bit hard work, wouldn't it, if it's all like, well, we haven't decided how we're going to kill him yet. How are we going to kill Jimmy?
Well, it's part of the film, isn't it? So the film is.
See that I don't think that's right. You can't kill him in the scene. There's too many witnesses.
Well, the one that killed, or Brandon Lee, they never got done for it, and the.
So we're going to make it an accident.
You're very good, aren't you? No, he's going to blatantly kill him and say sorry. Of course, it's.
You can't say sorry after you've killed him. Who are you going to say sorry to?
It's going to be a fake killing, but accidental. Like all the bullets got changed, or that rubber knife. It turned out to be real. Somebody put the wrong
rubber knife. A rubber knife. Has everybody got the rubber knife? Yeah. This looks really shit, that rubber knife. I think the rubber knife's a bit shit. So we're going to go for the old gun. We're going to shoot him then. And then, obviously...
This is what we're here for. This is the plan. This is the final act. We've got the whole scenario. We've got him going to America. He thinks he's going to be killed in the film, but really he's going to be killed.
Right. So we're going to have to shoot him then, aren't we?
No, not necessarily. Why are you jumping at shooting? There are other ways.
All right, then. What other way, then? Guillotine?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a good guillotine scene in God knows how long. When last time you saw a good
Papillon.
Is there a guillotine scene in Papillon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Head on a minute. No. It was we've got a bit of a dark horse here now. I think Nicole's been exposed. You have to wear latex gloves, at least 3 pair, just in case one rips. You have to buy cloths from a thrift shop, oversized shoes, shave whole body hair. I think we've unleashed the fury, Steve. We've unleashed the fury! Nicole, from now on, you are the fury. just place a packet of Jaffa cakes with arsenic. It's saurine in it. That's what we should do. Just saurine. It is saurine that he eats when he's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saurine. At least John Edwards says lace crossbow accidents. And look at his face. Look at the face he's put after crossbow accidents. He's one of those.
Hey.
His face is put after crossbow accident. Instead of smiling,
yellow thing.
It's just a straight line. It's like 2 eyes and a dead straight line. Crossbow accident. Well, Nicole's on one here. You make ice bullets to leave no trace of gun shell or residue. Make sure your gun is clean before you toss it into a body of water. Not a glass of water, though.
I've never heard of an ice bullet.
I can't imagine an ice bullet working, actually, because if it comes out the gun, it's all the heat and the pressure and everything. Surely it'd...
Is it not the gun itself that needs the explosive that shoots it off?
Is it what? No, it's in the cartridge.
Well, the bullet goes into a gun. The trigger thing, whack, hits the bullet, which makes it.
No, the bullet goes into a cartridge. The bullet goes into a cartridge. The cartridge has the gunpowder in it, yeah? So the pin...
In the bullet?
Yeah, the pin, no. The bullet is the bit at the end. The bullet, and then you got the cartridge, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all, you'll call it all a bullet, but the bullet's actually the end. The other bit's the cartridge. All the gunpowder is in the cartridge in there. The bullet's on top. The pin hits the back. It explodes. Boom! And the bullet flies out the cartridge.
Yeah.
No, the bullet flies out the cartridge. You know when you shoot somebody, you know that thing that flies out?
Yeah, right.
That's the cartridge. Yeah, you just realised that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine your finger, right? Look at your finger, and the top bit is the bullet, right? Top segment's the bullet. The rest is the cartridge. All the gunpowder's in there. So the pin hits the cartridge, makes a spark, which the gunpowder goes. It can only go one way, which is forward, and shoots that out the barrel. And then the barrel has rifling all the way down like that, Steve, doesn't it? What's the rifling for?
How could you do it with an ice-made bullet?
I don't think you could.
Sounds good, though.
Sounds good. I'm not saying you can't. I don't know. But at least as I wouldn't not to bump into Nicole on a door night. I bloody know. She'd pop a cap in your bottom. Let's just say my first husband was a collector for a group of individuals he worked for. Oh, a group of individuals. I love that. That's so what a policeman would say. A group of individuals. She was a cleaner. A cleaner. Do you know when they clean up the mess?
Yeah.
Yeah, the caretaker. Nicole's the caretaker.
Hey, Trudy was a cleaner, and we used to work out how to murder people. She's well into murdering.
Women love murder.
We have many plans on how to murder people, certain people.
Certain. Better not have been me. You weren't going to kill me, were you?
No.
You tried often enough.
She's more of a knife person, anyways. That's better. That's more sensible.
A knife person. A knife is personal.
Yeah.
You gotta have the personal touch for the knife. You gotta look him right in the eye, Steve. Like the worst one, right, was off Saving Private Ryan. Do you remember off Saving Private Ryan when he's fighting with the German guy? Yeah, that were really scary. That weren't it?
Yeah, good. That
That bothered me. That. Yeah. Wait a minute. There's no fucking way I'd have lost that fight. Not a chance. Not a chance in hell I'd have lost that fight. Oh, I got hell excited there. I'd have been kicking and spitting and farting and done. Ooh, I'd have even stuck my tongue out at him.
One of my stories, actually. Do you remember I showed you that photograph where I had to sleep with axes in my bed? Because...
Is that when that nutter were coming over?
No, that was a different thing. There was a bit of a known Russian hitman. And this trouble I'd had with these guys, the rumours were that they were going to pay this fucking hitman to come and do me.
Why were they coming to do you?
Well, I'm not going to go there about
all right.
Yeah. Well, basically, I had to sleep with an axe, like an axe at the side of the door, one right on me, and like one in the bathroom. So basically, any scenario, I could fucking
do something.
That wasn't a very comfortable period of time.
No, it never is. If you've got a Russian hitman trying to kill you, that's not a good period in time. Definitely.
Well, thankfully, it didn't happen, obviously, but and I wasn't fully bought on it, but I was ready for it just in case.
An axe is a bit wieldy, though, isn't it? An axe is.
Yeah,
you want a knife for close. You don't want to be having to go like that with an axe. See, you want straight away, don't you? You don't want to head on a minute while I fucking do this. An axe is all right for like further away, but if somebody's coming at you in your bed, you want one of them.
I was just grateful I had so many dogs that there's nobody could come that near my room.
Right, yeah. Man, your dogs were bastards. They fucked off and left you when you were drowning.
Fucking hell and all. Yeah, but Oh, my Pedro, yeah. Hell, he's been eating now. I won.
He's been.
Yeah, he got fucking net.
How do you know he got it?
Somebody told me.
Give
He
up.
got scolded. No, the poor bastard, when I left, he used to go and stay from my bungalow, waited all the time. And then he accidentally got scolded. And once he'd been scolded, he went nowhere near any people for ages. He kind of went alone. And
Feral.
then somebody said, yeah, feral. And somebody said because in the lockdown, that some locals had killed him and ate him. Because he was really racist. He hated Cambodians and racist stuff, Cambodian dogs. You've never seen that like it.
Really?
Cambodian dogs are really racist, yeah.
Do they not like the Chinese? Eh?
Nope. It's just Cambodian.
The Cambodians eat dogs then?
Yeah. Thais don't. There's only Cambodian. Chinese do, I think. But
Chinese do, yeah. Chinese do, yeah, they do.
Well, Cambodians, yeah, no problem. The black dogs for a good look.
Fucking hell, imagine being born a black dog in Cambodia.
People's dogs going missing and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about eating a dog isn't that bad, really, because it doesn't make any difference. It's no different than eating a cow, is it? It's just that we have dogs as pets. It's a bastard if it's your dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we eat pigs and they're just as nice and intelligent and...
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's you know, but how they kill them as well. And we're not doing that because that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, still
Let's
murder.
Kill people. Let's kill people.
Kill people.
I'm more a knife person. You make ice bullets by taking a bullet apart, clean all the gunpowder out, you add water, and deep freeze or use dry ice. So, but what propels the bullet then, Nicole?
Isn't it the same what you said? So it's the bullet bit is ice instead of metal.
Yeah, but she says, you make ice bullets by taking a bullet apart, clean all the gunpowder out, that's the propellant. You add water and deep freeze or use dry ice. But what fires the bullet, Nicole? Because the gunpowder is a propellant. That's what makes it go. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know you can make, Lee says, I know you can make ice bullets. Seen program about ice bullets. Yeah, I'm not saying anybody, I have no idea. But you're going to need something to, A knife is very personal. Fucking right it is.
I'm quite innocent, really, aren't I? I've never heard of these things.
What about a bullet you can make him eat? Then it kills him from the inside. That's quite genius, that. Yeah, Jimmy, fancy a fake bullet? Yeah.
I'm going to have to go for another pee again. I'm terribly sorry.
Louise, that's poison candy does that. Lee, I was at a point in my life, my 20s, I'm calm. I was on point in my life. I'm calmer now. Fucking hell, Nicole. I've seen a lot and been through a lot. Go the shorts here. I'd eat a chocolate lab. Yeah, good job, Doug. Imagine dogs are made of chocolate. The cartridge is the bullet. Yeah. Yup. That's the one. Lee, yup. Yeah, that's the one. Yes, you can't, but you wouldn't take the gunpowder out, though, would you? Because you need that to shoot it, you know what I mean? So we got Jimmy, we're going to lure him in. So we're going to have an accident, are we? There's going to be like a shooting accident. And then, well, that's all you need then, isn't it? It's cut and dried then, really, isn't it? Because you don't have to get rid of the body. It was like, it was all an accident. That's all. That was all a bit woo, wasn't it? But yeah. But that's got to be bad, though, that. Like you say, sleeping with axes and shit and all that lot. I mean, who could be asked living that life and all? Do you know when you get all these people and they're all like gangsters and all that kind of shit? Fuck all that, looking over your shoulder constantly, always threat of attack, all the time. What a fucking shite existence. There's no amount of money that's worth that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's leading into my next story. So when I won't fully tell you what happened. I think I've said it here at some point. But me and my other daft mate, who's fucking worse than me, who could possibly have murdered somebody as well.
That's not funny.
Yeah, no, because let me go on that story. I said to the person that died, you need to get away from this person because he's going to fucking murder you. And I told I can tell you, I told Simon this, my mate Simon.
Oh yeah.
I said she needs to get the fuck away from him because he'll murder her. And within 6 months, she was dead. So.
Oh, what? He actually, she was murdered, was she? Or?
No, she's supposed to have died of an illness. I don't know. I don't fully know, but it's a very bit of a coincidence that.
6 months later isn't a coincidence.
What?
6 months later isn't a coincidence.
Within whatever time it was.
5 minutes. Next day she was dead. Something like that.
She was in her 20s. She wasn't like fucking saying, but I told you they were 90. I guessed it. I said they won't last another 2 years and they died.
Yeah, but she can't give him blowjobs to shotguns.
Anyway, this fucking murdering twat. We ended up we ended up on the run in Thailand, and we had to get these fake guns and knives everywhere, hiding it in their house because he was on a suicide mission, going to the police station where luckily they didn't actually have guns at the time, but he's crying. He's been set up with all blah blah blah. I own this fucking town, like screaming and shouting at the Thai police. And I'm kind of going, 10 o'clock in the morning, this as well. I'm going, to the policeman, I'm going, really sorry. And I've got this other Thai helping me out, and the Thai copper basically translates, it says, we're going to get the army out onto him now. And they're going to bring, if he doesn't leave, well, I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake. And anyway, in this house we were living at, literally had to make fake, the Chinese bangers.
Oh yeah.
Because I know one of my mates he was lighting these Chinese bangers and throwing them like going, damn it, look out, they're here, and bang them. Which obviously got me. So in the end, I said, give us them bangers because really, if they do come to the house, which what it was, but at least we can set some bangers off, pretend we're shooting them. It was. So these two guys have been going around the bars showing guns and pictures of me and this other goofball, like looking out for us.
Yeah.
This other fucking idiot is on social media with our address in fucking Buriram where we'd move. We'd moved like 8 hours away, but he's tagged the address that we're fucking in hiding basically on fucking Facebook.
I remember you saying about that. I knew who it is now. I remember you saying about that. Yeah.
You do realise we're in hiding? Yeah. Fucking tagged on fucking Facebook. Honestly,
I remember.
He wanted to go out in the glory of the big fucking shoot and all that. I'm thinking, for fuck's sake. What's wrong with yourself, John?
Yeah.
You don't want to get shot. He
says his lifebook strings were epic.
Yeah. See, some people might think it's like a made-up story. Ace knows everything about this.
Anybody wants to pop on chat as well? Oh, Ian's here, speaking of the devil.
Yeah, it's all right, mate.
Hello, Ian.
How's you doing? How you doing, boss? How you doing, my man?
How's it going, pal?
All good, mate. All good. It's all good enough, isn't it? All good enough. I heard you talk
You've got a new scenario. Yeah, we're murdering Jimmy.
Yeah, we're murdering Jimmy tonight. Well, we've murdered him. We've murdered him, actually.
I don't know what to say about that. It's nothing personal. It's just a bit of a joke.
It's only a bit of a joke. It's a murder night.
Let's forget about the Jimmy thing, but let's let's talk about how we could murder somebody. Nobody in particular. Have you any ideas what you'd do, Ian?
What's the perfect murder, Ian?
Perfect murder, mate. Straight up, man. I planned this many a times, man. The perfect murder, right, is keep away from any cameras, man. Keep away from any cameras. Don't leave DNA. Have a fucking mask on, some gloves on, and a little knife, mate, and boom, murder's done. So easy.
Little knife? No, you don't want a little knife. You're going to spend all day stabbing them.
No, you're not stabbing them, mate. You just walk up behind them, walk away. Boom, simple, done, gone.
Yeah, but that's why you need a big fuck off knife.
Any knife will do it, mate. Any will do it.
No, but you need a good one. You need a...
Yeah, straight one. Sit there and watch them, man. Watch them bleed out. There's a few people I won't mind watching bleed out. I've met over my life, man. I've met over my life, you know what I mean?
I think it's a lot harder to kill someone than what you think it is.
Oh, no, I do get that, mate. I do
get away with it.
No, but it's amazing how a lot of fuckers survive and all. It's also amazing how everybody dies and fuck all as well.
I know people who's I know he's really nice guy from back home, and he was a top guy. He wasn't a fighter or anything, right? And he was out with his missus. This guy came up, right, and just proper provoking him, trying to hit him and everything like that. So just to get the guy away, the guy went bang. The guy fell, landed on curb, smashed his head and died.
We know that. We know somebody who did that, don't we?
Man,
no, yeah. Billington.
Who?
I'm not saying any names. At Billington, a long time ago, had a fight outside the judge. Hit somebody, he banged his head on curb and died.
I know a lot of people who've been done for murder, but I do. When I first moved to Mansfield, I started seeing this last year, right? And third time I went round, right? I told her at night before where I'm from. She'd looked up Keithley, right? And just around that time, there were 3 murders in town, right? And she's like, do you know what I mean? Because I knew of these guys, I knew who'd done it, and everything's like, what? You know these people? Next day, she went police on me.
Did she tell her teachers as well?
She may as well have done, mate. I never saw her again.
Fucking twat. He's a fucking being a twat, isn't he?
He's always been a twat, man. He's always a twat. That's why I think you both to be fair.
Andy says, here's your guy on All Things Murder. Hope you're all... I didn't know you were All Things Murder, Ian.
Oh, you well, mate.
I've been charged with manslaughter before. I didn't get done for it.
Really? All right, yeah.
Yeah, true. A guy who was with got overdosed and died, man. And it would have been times when if you overdosed and died, whoever were with you were getting done for it. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Just deny all knowledge. Deny all knowledge, man. I shit myself for a while though. But I ended up getting £1,000 fine. Fucking this and that and all these other things.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, the guy that I was going to take, or we was going to take one-way fishing, ended up really being murdered as well in a different.
Did he get killed?
Yeah, he got murdered in Darwin.
Did he?
Yeah.
Was he in that? When was this?
Oh, years ago now. He got murdered for his fucking dole money. Injected. They were all sorts, and he got injected.
What? They killed him. They killed him on to inject. You injected him to kill him. Yeah. Fucking hell. Sorry, Ian, go on, Ian.
There's a lot of money in them benefits sometimes, man. That's the thing. A lot of people do get taken out or kidnapped and things for the benefits and that. It's mad.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of vulnerable people out there. Man.
Do you know what I mean? I do, Carlos. Oh, yeah, sausages. Do you know who?
All right, Mark.
Do you know what I found out today? You know Charles Lindbergh. You know the guy who flew solo across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
His son, baby son, was kidnapped.
Oh yeah, for ransom. Yeah.
For ransom, and he killed him on the first day. The guy that fucking did it. Yeah. I never knew that. I think
it's quite common, you know, when they take it for ransom, they're normally murdered anyway.
Well, it all depends, doesn't it, man? Right? If imagine if you kidnap someone, right, and by chance, if you was even planning on giving them back, and then they see you, are you going to give them back? Now that's the thing, innit?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? That's exactly the
That's
thing,
why
isn't
they
it?
kill them. Yeah.
I do, Mark. How's it going, pal? Welcome
Mate.
aboard, Mark.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what then, while we're on this, I've got a few things here. Right, so, who is this?
Ted.
Yeah, Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
That's right, Ted Bundy.
He actually defended himself in court, didn't he? He actually defended himself in court, man, and was interrogating the witnesses who were still alive. What he'd attempted to murder.
Was he not the one who was supposed to have got Debbie Harry as well?
That's right, but yeah, that's right. Yeah, they reckoned it were like and everything, but because he had his car. He had a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle, and he pretended he was crippled, didn't he? Pretended like he were on crutches. Pretended on crutches and all that.
And you help me with shopping, please. Yeah.
Yeah, and he get it a bit like that, you know, that Silence of the Lambs and all that, weren't he? And then
he was a good-looking guy, weren't he? Very out of character for.
Well, he was a real. That was the thing. He was totally against all his. He had a great promise and career and all that. He was going to be in politics and all that, you know. And he was, but he was just sick as fuck. And
he couldn't hold himself back, man. He could have been in power, getting away with it now. But
yeah, but the thing was, right, is because he used to stuff them with a crowbar or a pipe, didn't he? And then he'd lock them all up because his car. That's right. He took the seat out of his car, the passenger seat, and then what he'd do, he had that out, so he'd hit them. And they were led down then, and then he could just drive around. And they were led down, so they'd all look perfectly normal. And then, oh God, he was all sorts of fucking weird.
You know the thing is, around California that time, right, there was about 6-7 serial killers going around killing people around that same time. So they couldn't identify who actually did what.
It was all confusing everything,
yeah. Who did all what? Well, he was one of those and all that he'd cut them all up, and then he'd go back to the sites as well. And then fucking
relive it.
He always said he never did any penetration, but he used to be wanking off and all that lot. And then he had a display of their heads, all the decapitated heads, and then he'd sleep with their corpses as well until all the putrefaction made it like, you know, fucking unbelievable.
Look at what that fucking Huntley guy did. He was the same, man. Do you know what I mean? He was saying he wanted to get on news. A lot of these people want to get on news and say, oh, we're all looking for him. Have you noticed that with these murderers? Man?
Yeah, but the thing with that Ted Bundy is he got caught, then he escaped, right? Yeah. And then he did it again. That's the mad thing. So imagine that you're getting caught, so you're fucked, aren't you?
Did he do it again, though? Was it on the
Yeah. When he was on the run, he did it again. And then that was the thing, yeah. It was yeah, that's right. So he was released but remained under constant surveillance, and then arrested again for kidnapping and another kidnapping, and then he managed to escape a second time. At which point he got to Florida to resume his killing. He got 6 more victims, and then he got caught on a traffic violation. It was a traffic violation, so he'd escaped. But he fucking. That's the thing. He'd been caught. I mean, he got electric chair at the end. They fucking killed him at the end.
That was it. Electric chair,
yeah, he got electric chair. Yeah. But the thing is, it's like what we were saying. Imagine like you shit yourself. Like what you were saying. You know, mate, you're frightened to death of getting caught because he knows he's going to die, isn't he? So he got caught, and you think like, right, that's it. That's it. I'm never doing that again. Nobody just carried on.
No, the urge is too big, isn't it? It's obviously something wrong. There's no sense reason.
Yeah. It's so fucking mental.
He had such a bad life and everything. That's what we always say about these people. But he didn't, did he? He had a good life, man.
Yeah. It's that thing, isn't it? Because we're all... It's all that thing with the brains, isn't it? You know, it's that chemical thing. Do you know what I mean? Do you know people can have moods swings and up and down? You know what I mean? You can be, a bit bipolar. You can be happy, and then next thing you're down, and then you just take that to the next extreme. You know what I mean? You can be incredibly violent, and then and all that, and before you know it, you're fucking killing the fuck out of everybody, aren't you?
Yeah,
You know.
either that or yourself, man. And a lot of people do both, don't they, nowadays, man? And it's so it's chemical imbalances in your brain as well.
That's
Isn't
what
it,
it
man?
is, yeah. It's
Yeah,
exactly what it
yeah.
is. Because I've always thought that when I'm having, say if I'm having a really bad dream, right? And then if I wake up and I'm like, fucking hell, that was a really bad dream, like I proper didn't like that dream. If I turn over, I'll stop dreaming that dream. And I've always thought it's because, you know, like the chemicals in your brain or what. I don't know. I've always guessed that. But I always thought if I turn over, I'll stop dreaming. But if I stay in the same place, I'll dream it again.
You picture you thinking your head swelling to the other side, so it's like it's the new part of the brain that'll think about something else.
Like an egg timer. Like an egg timer.
Yeah. I'm not going that side. That's where the dreams are. Go to the other side.
No, it just swaps it over. It moves somewhere about.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't know.
Yeah. I don't. I drive a wagon. Hey, what's going on in chat here?
I think Nicole's on about the BTK killer. What is it? Bondi.
Oh, the Night Stalker, that Richard Ramirez. Yeah,
Where's
he was
this?
a creepy con, weren't he? I think
Which
California.
Huh?
He was climbing in. He was like really good at climbing and shit in like Mexican-y type. But he was killing like the young girls, I think, or any girls. But yeah, I think he put a swastika on his hand at a court.
I really think Charles Manson, right, is innocent. Man. I really think Charles Manson's innocent.
In what way innocent?
In what way innocent?
In what way? I don't think Charles Manson. It's proven that he never actually killed no one. He never actually killed no one. He's in there to put it in the mind of other people who are going to kill people. I don't believe you can do. I don't believe that you could say to me, right, that's it. I want you to go and kill this guy.
Absolutely, yeah. They can definitely do shit like that.
No, I don't.
He has so much control over people. He's a very smart little fucker.
Yeah, I know he is. I know. I've seen a lot of things about him, man. But I just don't believe that he should have got the death sentence for the same crime they did.
No, of course he should, because he's like, he's getting his own little army. He's basically getting his own little army. That's what he was doing. He was getting his own little army of murderers. So it's only like saying, well, they shouldn't have killed Hitler because Hitler didn't kill anybody personally. Do you know what I mean? It's something granted, a lot more people like and everything, you know, but it's the same principle. Hitler never killed anybody personally, did he? But fucking hell.
They would have murdered if it wasn't for him.
Tony Blair never personally killed no one, did he? Tony Blair never personally killed no one, but a lot of people died because of
he's another cunt, isn't he?
I know. I'm going off topic again, like I always do.
Yeah, we don't do politics. No, you're right. You're right. You're totally right, Ian. There's no two ways. They all are.
Yeah.
I just totally agree with what Billy Connolly always said. Anybody who wants to be a politician should not be allowed to be a politician because they want to be a politician. Simple as that.
Yeah. You should be asked to do it, man. It should be come upon you. Because any day, it's not. I'm really going really badly against all government things, man. But arseholes, man, I don't like them.
Totally
even worse than I was before, mate.
They're not even politicians. They're just businessmen. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Carlos is saying Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Most likely.
Most likely, yeah. I think.
Who did that with Queen?
Well, he knew a lot of people, didn't he? He knew a lot of people that had been doing a lot of dodgy things, didn't he? And he was responsible in providing the dodgy things, and he could have fingered a lot of people, couldn't he?
Makes perfectly sense to get him shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. You're in prison. They can suddenly start saying, right, what? Although, well, yeah, because it's a much higher level than the police, isn't it? It's a higher level than the law, isn't it? I think that goes on with all that kind of shit.
Yeah, of course, man.
It's above the law, isn't it? All that shit that
all
goes
the coincidences that went with it. Oh, the camera wasn't on, and here we're going with a list of coincidences for this to have happened.
Ain't it mad that when it's the world's shittest excuses in the world, it's like, fuck off. If my lad told me a lie like that, I'd kick his ass, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're automatically fuck off.
Yeah.
What, you can't be in because you don't sweat. Yeah. I know, it's ridiculous. I can't believe a guy actually went on and made that interview. To be fair, I can't believe he was allowed to do it, but I don't think he was because the Queen went after Andrew.
Prince Andrew?
Yeah, he's not a prince, is he? It's just Andrew. Yeah. Don't you think?
Whatever it is. Yeah. Oh, but, yeah. No, he's well dodgy, isn't he? The best one was when he said, what was that, boy? I don't sweat.
Exactly.
You remember when he said that? I don't sweat. And then the next day, there were pictures of him all over, so coming out of a nightclub with big sweaty armpits under his thing like this.
It's about the Prince Andrew thing.
Eh?
Anyway, that's for another time. I'm not that convinced that he is this bad person, what everybody's saying he is.
He was there, and he was pictured with her.
Yeah, he was there shagging loads of fucking fit young birds, but not that.
Yeah, no, I know that. No, yeah.
But there is a difference in there, so...
Yeah.
The fact is that he's lied about it, though. He's lied about everything he's done. Do you know what I mean? He's been caught out in them lies on live TV.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, it's whether the girls are groomed, isn't it? As well, that's the problem, isn't it? It's whether the cherry picked and groomed, isn't it? That's the big problem, isn't it? It's all right when the young girl's making her own choice, but when they're picked and groomed and this is your life, like shagging these fucking super rich folks.
Oh, I mean, what Epstein and what's she called stone's different, isn't it? Fuck me.
Eh?
So what Epstein and what's she called?
That Ghislaine Maxwell. Is she dead?
No.
Not yet.
Oh, no. Oh, right. That's what he's saying. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Or is that to it? Ah, sorry. Right. With you. Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be a shock horror to say, you see, the papers come, she ended up killing herself as well.
She accidentally, brutally cut her own head off while shaving her legs. Fucking unbelievable. Happens all the time. Yeah, the Night Stalker. That's the one, yeah.
That's probably why we won't do it.
Hang on. Whoa, what's that? What are you doing then, Steve? Was that you? Was you going do?
Oh, that's my friend here, man. That's my friend Alfred here. Can't you see him, man? He's playing drums behind me.
Is he? Can he do Begin to Rock and Roll by Led Zepp?
He's playing that now, actually. Can't you hear it?
Right then. All right then. So, who is this?
Oh, come on, man. That's a good one. That's Jeffrey Dahmer, that.
Jeffrey Dahmer, that's the one, yeah.
But I always get mixed up with the other fucker that's just been on.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer's more.
Well, you got Ted Bundy right away.
Yeah, no, I got him right away. I thought, no, I've just said that before. He confuses me.
Jeffrey Dahmer's sick, man. He's sick, man. Isn't he? He likes to sleep with their bodies and take them apart and stuff like that. Who was that guy who actually sewn it together? Algain.
It's what? Who are you?
I think it's Algain. He's a serial killer from, but he used to sew people together and that, man.
Sew people together? Oh, yeah. Well, they're all. Do you know what I mean? There's what's so bizarre about that one?
Different people together.
It's called Ed Gein. Check that, man.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm echoing.
Yeah, John's got it, Ed.
But there was a guy, wasn't there? Where was that one? Let me look here. This is it. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So he used to drill holes into the skulls and inject hydrochloric acid or boiling water into the brains while they're still alive. And then neighbours began to complain about strange noises and awful smells coming from Dahmer's apartment. On one occasion, a lobotomized victim left unattended, even made it out onto the street to ask several bystanders for help. So this guy got out, and he's like, help. Eh? Yeah, this guy got out. He actually got out and he was like, and he was a bit fucked because he'd been fucking
doing, with the English, the Scottish.
No, this is, I've just fucking been reading it right there. And I always remember Charlotte telling me, and he got out and he was fucking trying to escape. Do you know, like in some kind of bizarre drugged up fucking phase?
Yeah, he said he's drunk, didn't he?
No, yeah, and the police actually came. And he said, no, he said, it's all right. He said, he's my, my lover, that type thing. And he takes drugs and that, and right, all right, just sort it out then. And then he got back in and he fucking killed him. Imagine being so close to getting away. Oh, fucking hell, that must have been.
Mad,
and in that position. Sorry, go on.
Have you seen his interview?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah, watch it. You can tell he's fucked in head, man. He's so calm about it, man.
So what? Have they not killed him?
Yeah, he did an interview years ago, man, from prison, man. Yeah.
Same with the Ted Bundy. You can see him being interviewed on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh no, he got killed in prison. No, he got killed in prison, didn't he? He was attacked twice by fellow inmates. The first attempt to slice his neck open, leaving only with superficial wounds. However, he was attacked a second time on November the 28th, 1994, by an inmate as they cleaned one of the prison showers. But he died on the way to hospital from severe head trauma. Do you think they fucking let him die?
Him and the Scottish, him that killed a lot of the gays in London. Nielsen. Him. I thought Nielsen was the one that.
No, he killed 6 people. He killed 6 in the 70s and 80s. He used to strangle them. Yeah. And then then after he strangled, if they weren't probably dead, then he'd drown them, wouldn't they? And he used to dress up all the bodies. He used to dress the body. He'd bathe the bodies, then he'd dress them, and then he'd keep them for weeks or months. And he'd talk to them and have sex with them before ultimately burning them. Yeah, he used to burn the bodies, and after that, he chopped them up and flushed them down his toilet. And the only way he got caught is because the drain outside his house got blocked by fucking human. In it, just fucking. And I tell you what I found, which I never knew about. So one of our watchers, I haven't seen her for a bit actually. Don't know who she is. You know, Black Dahlia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is
Black.
Yeah, she's usually knocking around, but Black Dahlia. Now I never knew anything about Black Dahlia.
No one's ever solved this murder.
Nobody's ever solved this murder. This woman here. They were walking past, this woman was walking past and came across this. She thought it was a mannequin. She thought it was a mannequin. That's her body. That's her body cut in half. Completely cut in half. Look, can you see? That's a torso. The torso at top.
What's that above the fanny?
The body.
That's the torso. The guy, whoever done it, they sawn her in half with a knife, got all her guts, rolled them all up, shoved her back inside her, and then, can you see her face? They cut along her mouth there, like a Joker smile. Cut her right into her.
Get that off.
But that's mad, that, because... but I didn't... Real. Yeah. I was looking on him. Her real name was Elizabeth Short. It was in 1947, and she was found dead in Los. And this is the weird thing, right? This is the fucking weirdest thing. So they found that this, like I said, this woman and a 2-year-old daughter walking to the park. They saw that. They thought it was a mannequin, and then they looked and they thought it's a body. So they called her. Her body had been cut in half at the waist, and all the blood had been drained out. Her face had been cut from the corners of her mouth to her ears, like giving a Joker smile. Been cuts and all over. She'd been, and then after that, 50 men and women went to the LAPD claiming to be the killer. 50 people went and claimed that they were the killer. And this is why they said she never got caught. You're
getting the eyebrow here, by the way.
Fucking look it up yourself. Look it up yourself.
50, don't worry, I'm going to do.
Yeah. And the police said the problem was there were that many people claiming that they'd fucking done it, or they had all these evidence of where it come from, or knew who'd done it and done all this stuff. They just didn't know fucking fact from fiction. They couldn't pick anything out.
There's still people now trying to find out who's done it. There's still investigations all over the place now about it. Have you heard about that one just a couple of years ago in Manchester? There was a guy, right, who was You know, when nightclubs were finishing in centre of Manchester and people's phone were dying, he were outside mixing in with people and said, "Oh yeah,
Need a skip."
Was he the Korean guy? Was he Korean or something like that? Or...
I think so. You can use my charger, and we went in, give him a drink, and that was the last of him.
He was a
And,
Korean
one of
guy,
them
weren't
got-
he?
I'm
Asian.
not
He was
sure, I'm
Asian.
not sure. He was an Asian guy.
One I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
was a blonde guy. They have on video or something going down this road, and there's a skip there. They think possibly he might have gone to sleep in a skip and fell asleep, and he got took away in the morning. That's
Well,
what
no,
I
there's
saw.
been a few. There was
What? Got chucked in skip wagon, like?
Yeah. He might have like
No. There was an Asian bloke that Ian's on about because
Right.
they caught. Did he catch him, Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an Asian guy. He drugged him, didn't he? Didn't he get him back to their house and drug him?
Yep.
I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah. There was an Asian guy.
He'd give him a drink while the phone was charging.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd say, let me charge your phone in a random stranger's house. I don't know why you do that. Do you know what I mean? But they did. And this guy actually woke up whilst he was doing things to him. Do you know what I mean?
That's
And then
right.
did one. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I got drugged and robbed once. That wasn't a good experience.
really?
I bet you got this as
Yeah.
well, didn't you?
Where was that?
In Cambodia.
What happened with that? Tell us about that. I've
I
never heard
told you
that.
this.
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, fuck me. What a carry on this was.
You want to
Dougie,
write a book about all this?
Dougie watches this sometimes. He was with me. Not sure if it's first night I'd met Dougie over there. Anyway, we ended up having a bit of a crack, and all banter was good and all that stuff. And I don't know how it happened, but there was a couple of girls walking along the beach, and I kind of just went for it. And I took her in the sea, ended up shagging her in the sea. This girl. But then she lost the key, and she's trying to find this key. I just thought, I'm just going to fuck off and leave her. I thought, I'm not spending all my night looking for this key. But anyway, so Dougie had already, he'd left me. I thought he nicked me clothes. So I'm coming out, I thought, oh, he's done the old nick me clothes trick for a laugh. So I'm walking around with fucking stiffy on, no clothes or anything. Anyway, the short of the story was I ended up getting my motorbike, and because I never finished the act, I was quite horny.
All right.
And a random girl from nowhere says, "Hey, where you go?" She's going, "I go with you." I says, "Yeah, come on then." I thought, this is the best night ever. I'm cracking off all over the place. So this girl comes with me, and this is where I get super rubbish. I fall for every trick. If anybody comes over, I say, right, these things you shouldn't do. Don't ever get a girl from a bar or on the beach or anywhere strange. Make sure you know where they work, because all these things. So I've got this, but I've got the dick brain on, haven't I? And she's saying, "No, stop! I won't get a drink." I says, "I've had enough, mate. I don't want to drink anymore. I'll get some water." So I've got some water anyway. She's got a few beers, and we've gone back to Charlie Harper's. My mate's, he got murdered as well. I forgot about that. My mate Tony got murdered in Cambodia. Fucking hell, I forgot about him getting murdered. Anyway, that's so. Anyway, at this point, Tony's still alive, and he owns Charlie Harper's. I go back with this lady. I have an absolute cracking time. I'm absolutely Superman, mate. I'm thinking, oh, it's brilliant. This, and she's got, as I've gone in the shower, she's going, "Oh, cheers." I'm going, honestly, I'm all right. I don't want to drink anymore. I'm just going to drink.
What? So did you shag her and everything?
Yeah, but before that, saying she's giving me a drink. Like, yeah, cheers. I said, no, I'm fine. I don't want to drink. I'm just going to drink. No, just cheers. I'm going like, all right then. I will have that drink you're forcing on to me. You look like it. Yeah, cheers. So, but it takes a bit of a while to happen. Anyway, how can I put it? At one point, where we've done the sexual acts, and she's kind of
sexual acts. Are you in fucking prison? Okay, Your Honour. And we did the sexual act, Your Honour.
Right, so she was really good. I mean, the whole experience was superb. But I'm thinking, it was hot. It was like really going for it. And then she's going, oh, let me finish you. Let me give you a blowjob and all that. I thought, yeah, right. I thought, I'm done. You know, she like come and blah, blah, blah. So I'm led there and she's looking at me right in the eyes. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have to see you again. You're really... Next minute, it was like an operation. I went under and I woke up in like a few minutes later. It was like 11 o'clock in the daytime. It's completely light. I'm thinking...
So how long you reckon you were under?
Oh, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning that I went.
Hell, right.
So it was a long
9
time.
hours, like.
Yeah.
I kind of woke up. I knew straight away. I thought, oh my God, I've been fucking drugged. And I had like I can't remember how much, a lot of money anyway. Well, a couple of 2 or 3 grand, I can't remember.
Shit.
That's how people end up missing fucking organs.
Yeah, art paper, this money. It was all in time money, time back as well. It gets even fucking worse, this, right? Because I've got false teeth there because I had a scrap with this fucking
That's right.
this Australian minder. It weren't that. It was more. I had gum disease and this one tooth was rotten anyway. I ended up having the scrap.
Not because you were too fucking nice, because you gave him a chance, you silly cunt.
Yeah, anyway, I was in between dentists, so I didn't have the teeth in here. I was waiting to get them put in. I was going that day to pay. Well, I was like $300 to pay the dentist off. Anyway, so I've got no fucking teeth in. I wake up, all the fucking money's gone. I've got 200 fucking baht left. That's it. Luckily, Dougie and everybody else helped me out, but fuck me. And as I'm going to try and sort the money out, I got pulled over by the police and they're trying to find me. At this point, I'm going, no fucking teeth in. Fucking $10. Fuck off. Fucking got Anyway, yeah. Oh,
Hang on. I can't get past you fucking losing your rag when you can't fucking speak. That's fucking...
All I did was turn left, and if you keep the indicator on for too long, they class that as a fine. Like that.
Oh, that easy rip-off, like, yeah.
Yeah, of course, man.
I try to explain to him, right, I just lost all my fucking been something mobs. I just was fucking dentist, you know, fucking saying.
I'd fucking love to have seen that. I wish you had cops in fucking over there, mate.
Do you imagine seeing that? Carlos says, was your anus sore after shagging the mermaid druggisty?
You know, I'm sure I've seen it since as well. Because like Tony was superb, but he got all the video cameras and we'll find out. And yeah, so I'm going to tell you what happened to Tony. Tony was a big Welsh fella, great sound, but a big hard fucker and all.
The guy who owns Charlie that bar, wasn't it?
He owns Charlie Harper's, yeah. He proper sound bloke, like, really helped me in this situation. But in the end, he was a big fucker, like big gam fucker and all. And I heard a few stories that had happened, but I think he fell out with somebody that night. He got his bike chain out. He ended up scrapping with a few people. Anyway, but on the way home, he kind of went a different way home slightly. And on this corner, a bit of a bad corner. Anyway, his bike has come off. He's gone straight into a train and he's died.
Oh, right. Nobody jumped it. I thought you were going to jump, like.
No, pretty sure he's been shoved off. Somebody's gone past him and fucking shoved him off.
Oh, right.
They followed him, shoved him off.
So what they do? Are they fucking for drive-by scooter shooting? You know, it fucking just...
Yeah. Fucking I've been involved with another one of them. I forgot about that. We had a drive-by fucking shooting. I'd actually just come back from Hong Kong this night, right? So we're a bit tired. And we're just having a few beers at karaoke in the quiet area of Pattaya, like away. We just sat there having a bit of a laugh. But I was there with Silverback, my girlfriend. She's just been banned from the karaoke because she's a really bad singer. Gets over Mark and nobody else is having a go. No, I'm going to do it. No, sorry, it's somebody else's turn. Fuck off. So they've end up banning her. So she's fuming. I'm laughing my head off about this that has happened. Anyway, next minute we just sat there having a little crack. We was like something like, what the fuck's that? So one of her ladyboy mates has fell out with her boyfriend. He's drove past and fucking shot at us. I guess they were warning shots but you basically held it. We were all going, what the fuck? Somebody said, somebody shooting, like, fucking hell.
Yeah, they're either warning shots or they're just fucking shit, because when they do it properly, they just drive right up to you and just fucking shoot you like a fuck right in the head.
As far as I know, you didn't even hear anything round us but you heard the crack. Like,
yeah.
Basically, like, what the fuck was that?
You might have had your idea of me throwing up firecrackers around all like fucking shots.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Lisa's where are we? Had a few drive-by shooters in Bestwood. Where the fuck's Bestwood? Where's Bestwood?
Bestwood, yeah, it's quite dodgy round that in
where's Bestwood?
Nottingham.
Oh right, is he right? Oh there, Lisa from Nottingham way, isn't he? That's right, yeah. Yeah. I need to get moving so I come down and see it all and go on piss.
Hey, we've got 3 rooms available now, and I've got the key, so you can come and stop in our apartment.
All right, yeah, I'll be up for that. Have you got all? What, have you got everything? You got all?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll come down. Yeah. That'd be a good crack. That. Right, well, let's sort date out for that, definitely. Right, ready? Who is this?
That's Oscar Pistorius, isn't it?
Who?
Oscar Pistorius, isn't
fucking
it?
hell, Ian, you're fucking well on point, you are.
Stupid.
I had all these later on. I had all these going on. I was going to like Louis all into it. Like, fucking Ian got it right away. I remember watching his fucking case. I watched that because I was fascinated by it. And I remember he had the shittest fucking defense in the whole world. I know a lot of people talk about all the shouting and all that, but his idea was, because he shot his girlfriend deadly. She was in the bathroom, weren't she? And his idea was that he got up out of bed at about 3 a.m. to bring the fan in from outside and then close the blinds, right? And it was pitch black. Then he heard something in the bathroom and he thought, oh my God, there's an intruder, right? Yeah. So he reached in to his, so he's near the bed there, he's in bed with his girlfriend. He reaches into the drawer to get the gun out, right? Goes to the bathroom and then fires 5 shots through the bathroom door. And it's like, as if you wouldn't say, like, you wake up, whoever, your girlfriend, like, there's somebody here, like, and everything. Yeah. And also, there's somebody in your bathroom. There's somebody's locked. The door was locked. The door was locked. So a burglar's locked himself in the bathroom. And then as if he don't say, right, I've got a gun and all this lot. But to just do, and it's just that, because he got away with manslaughter at first.
Yeah, he did do, yeah.
Yeah, and then they did an appeal, and he actually got done for fucking murder.
Yeah. The thing is, though, in South Africa, man, we know it's really racist country, and do you know what I mean? And it's changing a lot, but we've still got certain groups with like money, white power in it.
You know I watched that. Money. Have you seen that Louis Theroux? Sorry, I interrupted there.
Louis Theroux is brilliant. I love him, man. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen that one, Steve? When he's in Africa.
That's what I mean. It's changing the divide, isn't it? That's what I go on that documentary because it's brilliant.
It's what you, sorry?
I go on that documentary about Louis Theroux one. Do you know where it's a divide, isn't it? And is it that one? You think it's the same one where they're at that white people's camp and they're looking over at water there, and it's a proper like slum camp. I'm looking over at water and there's a lot of black people in cars having fun and barefoot. And you're on about a different documentary.
Yeah, it's the one where they're in like a shanty town. There's different things. They go into like a shanty town place, and they killed some guy because he'd done something wrong. And they had one guy who was a police. It was all like proper, like rough law, like proper. Sorry, go on.
You're on about William. You're on about
William. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. They were beating everyone, wasn't it? Yeah. That was ruthless, man. Yeah.
And then they went round to the. They go into old like apartment blocks and all that are run down, And fair dues to Louis Theroux. I mean, I know it's all like he's got it, but there isn't much going on there. And he went into old derelict buildings, and they're all living in there, aren't they? Like, there's no power out like that. And then they have gangs, different gangs running the street. And life, it's like in Brazil and that.
South Africa. It's massive.
Life means nothing. Life is so cheap in these places, you know what I mean? It's nothing. Yeah. They don't think of dying or being killed, or they know they're going to get killed as well. Yeah, well, the different gangs are taking over all the time.
We were kind of connected with the South African law. And then in some ways, it's how it went tits up with me, slightly with kind of with the South African end, because they were smuggling crystal meth out of South Africa to Japan and other places. And one of our friends went over there and got connected with the South African and South African European guy anyway. And they decided to go behind the Iranians back and do it themselves. We got wind of this, and this is where we went, right, this is going to go tits up this year. Don't be doing this shit. Yeah. You know, let's keep and
play the fucking game.
Yeah, it's a long story, but basically, we knew somebody that was in South Africa going to Japan. So we had a little meeting, says, right, get this fucker out of South Africa now. He's not doing it. This is going to go, but he most likely did it anyway. And then through that, another guy ended up going to South Africa and then to Japan 3 days before me. He got fucking caught then. So somebody's dropped him in it. Blah, blah, blah. Next minute, I'm dropped in it.
Is that even why? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school with him, didn't I?
That's right.
In circles like that, boy, it's end of the day, we've always got a bigger shipment what's worth a lot more money to go through. So he's very informed on a.
No, it wasn't like that. It was nothing like that. But I know what you mean.
No, I know you said before, but it does happen a lot, that, doesn't it, man?
Yeah, but he gets all that. He gets all like the animalistic type thing. When you look at any kind of business that, but it's like you can get like businesses like normal, legit, corrupt, big businesses, and they do the same things. But this. He's taking it right down to the animal stage, where basically the lion's taking over and fighting over each other's territory type thing, isn't it? And it's all that, do you know what I mean? Like with, who controls what? Like you say, we'll go behind the Afghans, we'll do all this, we'll do everything better. Like, but people, but they don't give a fuck about dying and shit and that South African shit and all that.
Well, you've got to think
Nigerians are really bad for that. They don't give a
fuck. The whole
life is slow.
Yeah, well, they chop each other up for fun with machetes and shit and everything, don't they? Them fuckers.
Congo and all that, man. That was a mad war, that Congo war, wasn't it?
Wasn't it all the, what was it with the necklace, wasn't it? The tyre, where they filled the tyre with fucking petrol. They get the tyre, like that, they throw it over your neck like that, you can't get it off, and it's all filled with petrol, and they set fire to the fucker. And your head's just fucking burning. The rest of your body's alright. Yeah, what did they call it? I forgot what they called it. But yeah, you get a tyre, like a big tyre, like it's all filled with petrol like that, and there's not, obviously it can only hold so much petrol, but it's enough to get the rubber fucking burning. You know what I mean? And then the rubber off the tyre is all burning then, and then it's just, and it's on your head. It's just on your head, nothing else, just on your fucking head. I forgot what they called them. What do they call them? But they're fucking vicious bastards there, and it's like the thing. It's how far you're willing to go. And that's all it becomes. It just becomes will. That's all it becomes. It's just will. Are you willing to fucking do? I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's the old fucking, I kill my kids to fucking show you how fucking bad I am. You know what I mean? It's all that
some of these people, all turmoil we've had, all of Africa has had turmoil for hundreds of years, man, if not thousands in it. We've got no but shit, man. So you've got to think about generations after generations. You're going to get some bad shit in your head, innit?
I think it's always been like that, but if you don't have money and you don't have nothing, do you know what I mean? Like, we've all gone soft, you know what I mean? Because we don't need to, do we, like, and everything. But when you've got nothing, you know what I mean? Absolutely nothing. And what's your next generation got? Nothing. Because, I mean, they all got the country robbed off them. Africa got the country robbed off them, didn't they? We went over there and raped the fucking country, taked all the fucking money, everything out of it. And the people, the indigenous, like the Abos, you know what I mean? Like that same.
The continent or South Africa?
Well, Africa.
The whole as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole, yeah. The whole country. We went over there. They had spears. Yeah, but they had spears. We had. Yeah, but the thing was, it's like America. All its natural resources. You know what I mean? They had spears.
Every fucker did it.
No, everybody did it. The Dutch, the French, everybody, absolutely everybody. Oh, it wasn't just us. It wasn't just us.
You know, right now in this day and age, what's destroying Africa more than out, right? Because it's getting mined so much. Is just a tiny little bit of I don't even know what it is. What's in our phones, and because so many of us are
there's cobalt and lithium, isn't it? It's cobalt, and yeah, and they're. Sorry, go on, Steve.
When I got asked to go to South Africa, it was just this is how it's described to me. It said, do you fancy going to South Africa to smuggle diamonds out? I went, yeah, that sounds all right. You know, like tax evasion. Whatever.
Ian, this is when I wasn't with him. This is the shit that he gets up to when I'm not fucking there.
So I'm just thinking tax evasion. I'm not seen the film Blood Diamonds by them, where it hasn't even been out. I
haven't seen that.
Brilliant.
You've got a top film like.
Yeah.
So at the time, I'm just thinking tax evasion, diamonds from Africa. But that sounds all right. You can't get that heavily fined for it. And I would be jokingly saying, I'm going to do a James Bond with the smuggling diamonds out to Cypher Africa. And at one point, where it got very close to doing it, I kept on doing this joke about, because how we were going to do it was in the handle of the luggage. These tiny crushed up diamonds were in the handle, do you know what I mean, of the actual luggage.
Yeah.
And then, so we're getting very close to doing it, and my friend who was involved with it, he says, you do know it's not real diamonds. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, it's crystal meth. Well, we just call it diamonds. I went, oh, for fuck's sake, I thought you meant real diamonds. I went, no, I don't want to do it. I'm not fucking doing that. I know you're talking a 10-year sentence. You're like, fuck.
Is that what it is? I
could have done it thinking naively, I'm just doing tax evasion for diamonds.
What's the crack? Why? Do you know with the crystal meth? Why don't they make? They must make their own in Japan.
I'm not sure. I thought about this. Why can't they do it in certain ingredients?
It's the ingredients what you need for it, man. It's the ingredients.
You can only get them in certain places to make it.
Is that what it is? What, did Japan not have the natural shit like?
No, they invented the fucking thing as well.
Who?
The Japs invented crystal meth for the kamikaze pilots.
Really?
Yeah, have a shot of this. Go on, buddy.
No way, I didn't know that.
I know they used to give housewives crystal meth in 50s to perk them up, man.
Yeah, wash up quicker. Yeah,
I know.
That was doctors that as well.
All the trouble Coke was. In the First World War, you used to send your pack over to your troops, help the troops, like, it had coke in it and heroin. Yeah, it was all like fucking right then. Yeah, send them coke, send them heroin, go on, send them much right. It was all like legal as something. Yeah. They were proper packs. They were packs you sent to send the troops, help the troops, and you send them over. They had heroin and coke in it. You know, not like getting a needle and shit like that, like and everything.
I've done a deal with our Danny. When I get him, possible hope in like the last 2 years of life when it's not looking good, he's going to get some heroin for me. I'm going to go on heroin for the last couple of years. All right, isn't it? He's a good lad, is that?
What if you live another 20 years though, mate, right? And you're just a heroin addict for 20 years.
No, he's fucking not. If I'm still alive, unless you're terminally fucked like and everything, then
exactly. When you get to hopefully you kind of get to the terminally fucked bit, I'm going to go on heroin.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll jack you full of heroin, then I'll throw you off cliff. Yeah. You're not doing that long lingering shit.
No, so I'd want to go long lingering high as fuck shit.
That's how I'd want to go in that situation, though, just like that, Steve.
Kill him. I did the old, what's it called? One for all the cuckoo's nest. I with the big fucking Indian. Yeah. Big fucking right, Steve. Night, Steve.
I think I quite like that if it was.
No. Let's not talk about that. We're not going to die for ages, you fucking bastard.
We're talking about murdering.
Yeah, not us. We're the murderers. We're the murderers. Us three. The three. We are the three amigos.
Ian, if you had to murder Jimmy, or how would you do it?
Yeah. See, what our plan is, because we've
I
seen
reckon-
we've done it all. We're really
Oh,
joking. It's
yeah,
a good crack with Jimmy, like, and everything.
I'd do anything Jaguar me, though. I'd take it out through Jaguar and do brake lines or something daft like that, man. It'd be the easiest one because he loves that and he's always in it.
It's what,
You've
pal?
got to get him to go down a deep hill, a big hill in his Jaguar and cut the brakes. I've got to take this up, isn't it?
Are you off? You got to turn your phone off, man. I know where it's in. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a catch up with chat. Where have you all been? All right. There's nobody chatting so much. Oh, that's good. You must be listening then. Mark Chopper Reed. Oh, yeah, Mark Chopper Reed. He shot his missus because she burnt his breakfast. I think there might be more to it than that, though, Carlos. Oh, dear. True was, violence is about mentality. That's all it is. It's all it is. And the thing is as well, you always get the loud, shouty, I'm tough. They're the fucking ones that are not tough at all. They're not. The ones that go around shouting, I'm tough, they're fucking not. It's the ones that are fucking, the quiet ones. The ones that fucking, I've done all my twatting and I'll twat you in a minute, but I don't have a fucking big, I'm going to twat you flag. You know what I mean? If you go down, so I'm fucking well-eyed me. No, you're not. Bet would love a bong of Rip Brown in his final moments of Earth. Well, yeah,
I've got to go.
absolutely. Well, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. There's no way I'm doing the long suffering thing. Fuck that. I think me and Steve will do each other in. I think about that way. I think we'll do each other in. Whoever's on his way out first, and then I'll have to make it. We'll have to do it with Danny and Bill then. Whoever's left, the other one takes him out.
Sorry to interrupt. I've got to shoot me. I'm going live in about 10 minutes myself, but I've got to sort something out first. So it's been nice being on, guys.
Hold on, Ian, before you go. Right, if you were going to get killed, Ian, right, if you were going to get killed, how would you want to get killed?
Oh, I know.
Oh, God.
Oh, every time, Ian. Oh, thanks, Ian. Thanks for coming on, pal. Absolutely love you, mate. Thanks for coming on, pal. There's a compilation. I've nearly finished.
Hell. Right. UFC London's on tonight. I've had such a good time tonight. I've completely forgot.
Oh, what time's it on?
I can't say how much longer.
Yeah, straight. No worries. Yeah. Sound. Yeah. What time's fight on?
It's been on now for ages. Go, you carry on talking, Woz. I'm going to slightly cheat and look at his goal to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm watching as well, actually. Oh, sorry, we'll call it do then. Do you want to call it do and watch?
Yeah, let's call it do.
We've had a good crack tonight. I've really enjoyed that, everyone. That's been a really good one.
Part 2 on this because I've got loads of more murder shit.
Yeah, we could do. Do you want to, everybody? Do you want to murder part 2? Then we can do this. Carry on this next Saturday if you want. Although we're not going down this avenue though. After that, that's it. Because we'll end up like all the other fucking fighting and murder shows and everything.
What do you mean?
Well, there's loads of shows, aren't there? We're all roughy toughies. We're not roughy toughy, but
we're only obviously joking.
Yeah. So, all right then, folks. Well, thank you very much then for tonight. That went really fast actually. That went fucking well quick.
Yeah.
That were a top one tonight.
Yeah. Ian can't beat the weed. Can we get his link on now? If people want to carry on. Jump over
Yeah. Let me get his link then before we go. Let me just get his link up for all those. I'm sure.
Carlos is on it. What's the link?
There we go. Let me just get this. There it is. Yeah, Ian's an absolute cracking lad, and he's got a great good show. He's a top man. And where are we? Comments. There it is. That's the LinkedIn show, everyone. We're going to bail now. But get on Ian's show. He's a cracking lad. He's a really top man, and he knows a lot more about murder that's quite necessary, actually, I think.
So does fucking Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole. I know, yes. The caretaker. Nicole, we're changing your name. Oh, Nicole says yes. Murder Stories Part 2. Yes, you're the caretaker from now on, Nicole. So, So see you later, everyone. Toodle pip.
Not yet. Not going. You carry on waffling, Woz. I'm trying to find
waffle. So yeah, well, I've got nothing else to say now. Really, that's all about it. It's all about Moida. But no, it's a really good crack that tonight, though. I really enjoyed that tonight, and it's like I know that it cuts down. I actually quite like it when it's not so busy in chat and you're all listening as well, because that shows that it was a really, that everybody seemed to enjoy it as well, which is a good thing. But yeah, so what are you doing?
Right, Jimmy's book as well. If seriously, if everyone wants a good read, it's a good read. I enjoyed it, and I've got a lot of admiration for Jimmy for doing that book. Fair play.
No, he's a good lad, is Jimmy. He's got his troubles, and he is a good lad. So good luck to Jimmy. Everything in future. He's just a bit mental.